Okay, it's the third week of June, and we're going to tour the main garden now. So we'll start off on the outside with our tomato boxes, and lots of growth here. You can see there's a big wall of tomatoes there, and then on the west side versus over on the east side, where you can once again see through the tomato plants into the white of the fence, where here you can't see anything. So, and right now it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's definitely that sun's coming here. It's coming over there too, but just that little bit of difference in the morning, I guess, is making the difference, or something else, I don't know. But this growth is tremendous. So on the end here we got aromas. You can see a little one there and then a whole bunch of fat ones there. Then with our early girl, I don't know where the fruits are. It's a little, once again, confusing here. There's some more there, down there. Then this one has a few little ones down there, and our 4th of July over here has a big cluster over there. So lots and lots of tomatoes over here. The pepper plant in the middle, not doing the super much of anything. Not a lot different than the other ones, but if it doesn't grow soon, it's going to get left behind between the tomatoes here. So then we have our other tomatoes, same 4. So there's our other aromas, just lots of tomatoes setting, which is great, fantastic. It's always a favorite part to see the fruit growing. So it's just so weird on this 4th of July, don't really see anything. So interesting. Biggest surprise of the week was definitely the cucumbers. Last week I don't really remember seeing any, and now there's a little one right there, a tiny one just forming the flower there, but there's one you can see up there, and then this big honker down here, which is really good size and quite a surprise. So anyhow, looks good. Our banana squash is growing huge, and it's really fighting with the zucchini to take over. And there's a few little squash around here somewhere that I saw starting to form. Lots and lots of flowers somewhere. I can't remember. Oh, there it is right there. That's starting to form. So we'll see something there soon. Zucchini, it's, I don't know what's going on with it. It was growing so well and the fruits were there, but then nothing has happened with this. Like this fruit down there, it's yellow at the end now. That was the first fruit to form, and that was over 2 weeks ago. And it just stopped, and it's starting to get yellow at the end. And so I don't know if I'm guessing something happened to it. This one over here just got that far. There's more and more. So there's one there, and then one there, and then some over here. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but still producing fruit. All the leaves are big. Some of them are getting a little yellow and spotty, but so I don't know. But something's happening. So I have to figure out what. We did have this last week was very unusual for June. Very wet and cold. It got down to like 47 degrees one night, and lots and lots of rain. So something unusual. So I don't know if that's what's going on with some of these guys or not. But then along our back wall, once again we have our summer, winter melon, summer, winter melon, summer, winter melon. And our first summer here is the little patty pan sunburst. See that one there has not gotten fertilized, I guess, and just started to rot. So I haven't seen any fruit. Fruit has looked like it's going to start to develop, but then it doesn't. There's one there and there. They're easy to see, but nothing yet has grown to anywhere close to being something we can eat. So one there too. And this one, I think it's a butternut. I know it's a butternut now. Still just developing, nothing going on there. Then our honeydew, looking good. It's got all these flowers, and now it's got the little ovaries there our fruit starting to form there. Little fuzzy guys. Looks really funny. But that's really cool. Hopefully we'll have some of those get fertilized and have some honeydew. Here is our other summer squash, the yellow crookneck. Don't see any fruit on it. Just more leaves. So nothing going on there. This potato that came up, that's now actually putting up a flower. Don't normally see that, but that's what's going on there. And this squash here was the other great surprise. I hadn't never seen any activity on it. And then when I was looking at it, there's a big acorn squash right there. So that is great. Fantastic. It's a very tiny little thing, but it's got a big acorn on it, so fantastic. One of our watermelons, all the little fruits there, hopefully going to swell up once they get fertilized. Looks like this vine's doing great. The other two aren't really doing a whole lot, which is alright. I guess I gotta have a little bit of attrition there. Our other yellow crookneck, you can see one forming right there. Looks like the only one that's forming so far, but that's cool. Our other butternut growing up well, no fruit or anything, but it's got some buds forming, so I'm guessing that'll happen a little later. The other watermelon, same thing, more the same. Got the little flowers, and hopefully it'll be getting fertilized and doing well here. And then on the west side, we have the other zucchini, which is not really doing much. You can see a yellow zucchini there where it had the ovary but then didn't get fertilized. There's lots of flowers, but nothing really going on. No fruit forming except for a couple, and they haven't even started to develop, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Our pumpkin is looking good. Big leaves, lots of big fat stalk, flowers and stuff. No fruit started to form yet, but everything else looks healthy. And then more of all the tomatoes here, and these ones are are not as bushy, so you can see, even though it's the same four varieties, you can see it here easier. There's the fruit, and you can see the difference between the plants, or the spacing between the plants, unlike the other side. So there's a big fat tomatoes there, and some more here, and this is the health cake, and then the 4th of July. So there's this side's not growing out as much as that one, but it's still working, so that's the important part. And then we have here first peppers that I saw. Where are they at there? Oh, there they go. There you go. Pretty sure that's a sweet banana pepper. Not 100% sure, but I think it's what it is. Either that or jalapeno. And then more tomatoes, more fruit. Still haven't seen anything on the big rainbow, heirloom one yet, but with the west box here, we think, last week I took the chard and broke it up. So the chard that's here, there, we're all in the same spot as that one there. That's the original one, and obviously you could tell, there's no question that that's the original one, and those are the transplants, because they're not doing as well. But you can also tell that by moving those other three out of the way, that one has pretty much went to the size, almost to the size of those other three combined. So I think that's, no matter what happens to these guys, I think that was definitely the better move, because now this thing is getting ginormous. It's got ginormous leaves. It's looking good. And the others are doing okay. Thankfully, we had that cool, rainy weather, which allowed them to not be as bad. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Potatoes looking good. All the onions are looking great. No problems. Some of these peppers have had fruit. There I definitely saw jalapeno, and some of the bell peppers are starting to form. Over here we've got our second batch of carrots, basil, cilantro, all starting to pop up. There, little groupings from our old seeds, which are working just fine. Then one of our transplanted chards, late transplants, which is not doing too well, but say, if it does anything, it'll be good. Pepper's looking good. These are soybeans. They're looks like this one didn't come up, but the others coming up good. No real problems with them. Again, I don't know what happened to all those little leaves there, why they're so scarred and stuff, but their new stuff looks good. And there's our corn. I was going to plant a third planting of seeds this past week, but it was really cold and rainy, and so I just figured I'd wait until it was warmed back up again. So you can see our first grouping of carrots getting nice and top's getting nice and green and tall. I'm trying to find where I saw those other peppers, but there's definitely some of those bell peppers around here, and this one, like I say, is just giant now, so it's fantastic. And that's good. So with our east box, you can see things are definitely starting to get bigger now that we have I got the netting up, the trellis, just in time, because you can probably see from here that the beans and peas are all starting to grab onto it, which is great. Definitely glad I got that taken care of. So over here with some of the peppers, you can see some of the little bell peppers starting to form right there. So that's cool. I have no idea which ones they are, but they're bell peppers, and that's good enough. This chard here, the one that I split in two, is definitely not looking great. Like I said, I'm just hoping that some of it can survive. It's got all kinds of weird stuff. I definitely haven't been watering it too much the past couple days because of work, and hoping to make a more focused effort with it getting hot again. So our okra looking good, well, better. It's looking bigger, that's for sure. I squashed some more aphids on there earlier. You can tell they've been doing some damage to it, but no ants anymore farming the aphids, so I don't know what happened with there, but they're gone. So yeah, but they're getting bigger, that's the good part. Peppers, the eggplants, lots of flowers, but no fruit as of yet. These are the Ichiban ones, the dark purple ones. The other ones, the black beauties, they have flowers as well, but no fruit. So hopefully that'll show up soon, and we'll make sure that's going. Here you can see there's a pepper right there. These are going to be one of the bell peppers, and other transplanted chard. Yeah, it's struggling, but had to be done. And one of our other peppers there, eggplant. The black beauties have a really cool, see the flower there has spikes all over it, the bud. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm hoping that's going to be a little eggplant fruit soon. So we'll see. It's definitely well protected with all those barbs. And then our peas. See, this was our last couple batches of beans I threw in there, the ones that are behind, but here's our peas and beans. They're starting to grab their tendrils up there and grow up. You can see them all here, all making a mess, but going up in there. So they'll be climbing up there soon. That's fantastic. And peppers, eggplant, the other okra. Once again, got some damage, but it's finally starting to grow. More peppers and stuff. You can see probably maybe a little clearer there, the barbs on that thing. Here's another big fat green pepper. Delicious. Well, it's green now. It'll be some color when it gets better, but riper. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. There was a jalapeno over here I saw somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it because got so many pepper plants. But got a pepper, got a few different kinds of bell peppers, or a few different bell peppers, some jalapeno, and then a banana pepper forming. So all the peppers are at least gonna make one, and that is pretty cool. Hopefully the chard will survive. If not, like I said, still that one is more than taking up the space there for that. So next time definitely I'll know not to plant them so close, even though that's kind of a misleading thing on the packaging. But anyway, so that's it. Cucumbers are coming, and lots of tomato fruits, some pepper fruits now, and all kinds of good things. So anyway, that's the garden for now. See you next week.